This is King H, King of Manu. Radical groups will end Cameroon if Biya donat, by Kah Walla. She wrote an open letter to the President of the Republic of Cameroon. And I wanted to respond to this open letter. I read this letter several times because it caught my attention. The three major things she's talking about that she wants President Paul Biya to do is exactly what the Consortium and the people of Southern Cameroon are requesting, are demanding for the past 10 months. But for the past 10 months, the same thing that she's requesting, the same thing that the Consortium requested, Biya did not give in. He instead sent in military people to beat people, rape, kill. He didn't give in to those demands. Why does Kah Walla think that by her saying it, in a very compromising tone, will help? It would not. It only proves to us that Kah Walla is with the Federalists, or with President Paul Biya, based on the statement that she was making. Calling Southern Cameroonians who are fighting for their independence, for their freedom, for their liberty, to live their life as they choose, as they see fit, as individuals with self-determination. But no, Kah Walla calls those people radicals. President Paul Biya called them terrorists and then sent in the military, to kill, arrest, detain. Just last week he arrested 500 Southern Cameroonian citizens in Yaoundé, the capital of La Republic. The guy is not stopping. He's a monster. He doesn't care about the rules and regulations. He doesn't care about the law. This guy thinks he's a god. God do what they please. They don't ask. They do as they see fit. They don't care about the consequences. And Kah Walla just trying to please the slave master. She's a house slave trying to please the slave master. Ridiculous. But let me tell you something, Kah Walla. You may not have pointed a gun at Southern Cameroon citizens, but you have helped shed blood in the Southern Cameroon people because you don't speak for them. Did you listen to what the Southern Cameroon president said this Sunday? Impressive speech. That's what a leader is supposed to do. There's no need for us compromising with people that kill us, rape us, arrest us without due process. And you have court judges saying that, hey, I didn't know that there was a case like this. A case that has been going on for like 10 months or whatever. And you, as the ruling judge, is not aware of the case. That's how Francophones think. They don't care about Anglophones. They want to keep us down as slaves. But enough is enough. Life is war. And this is a war that La Republic has started. They will have to wipe us out completely or give us our freedom, because we are not going back in the slave chains. We're not going back. Freedom, liberty is what we demand. We're not asking for it. We were a state before the union, a fraud union, and we will become a state after all the slavery. We will. I want to just say something about Kah Walla. I've been, doing some research on her, seeing some of her write-ups. Impressive, but she has a very compromising tone because she wants to be the next leader or the next president of La Republic. In order to do that, she doesn't give a damn about Southern Cameroon citizens, because if she did, she will understand the struggle that Southern Cameroonians are going through, but she doesn't. She really doesn't. Because if she did, she wouldn't write such nonsense. She wouldn't write such garbage just to please God, President Paul Biya, the fun of funds, which is what? The King of Kings. King of Kings is what? You're God. President Paul Biya is a God, and he doesn't answer to no man. He is the law. He does as he see fit. Especially, not just especially to Southern Cameroon, not just the entire Cameroon. This guy clearly shows open marginalization, discrimination towards Anglophones, towards Southern Cameroon citizens. This is why we fight in the struggle. This is why we say, no, enough is enough. We, as a people, have a right to live our life, and we will obtain our independence, because that's the only way forward. Is do or die. So I gotta send this message to, what do you call them? Tigers of Southern Cameroon. Keep doing what you're doing, but you need to amplify this. Take it up to La Republic, in Douala, in Yaoundé. Burn down their own schools. Not just only in Southern Cameroon. Burn down their own schools. We're not going to start school this coming year, so they shouldn't start school either. So that's what we need to do, to survive. This is King H. I'm out. Later.